This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
Effective strategies for self-regulated language learning in adults. Discover practical strategies for self-regulated language learning to boost your adult language learning success using proven scientific methods. Strategies for self-regulated language learning. Learning a new language as an adult can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when you're juggling work, family, and countless other responsibilities. However, the secret to success in adult language learning isn't just about how many hours you spend with flashcards or apps. It's about becoming a self-regulated learner. Self-regulation is the ability to take charge of your own learning process, setting goals, monitoring your progress, and adapting your strategies along the way. This approach has been shown to enhance language acquisition, making the experience more effective and enjoyable. So what can you do to become a more self-regulated language learner? Here are some practical strategies built on the science of language learning to guide you on your journey. 1. Set clear, realistic goals. One of the first steps in effective language learning is to establish clear, achievable goals. Instead of vague targets like, I want to be fluent, break your objectives into smaller milestones. Learn 20 new vocabulary words each week. Hold a 5-minute conversation using present tense verbs. Listen to a short podcast episode and summarize it. Specific goals provide focus and allow you to measure progress, plus accomplishing smaller targets builds confidence, which keeps motivation high. 2. Develop a personalized study routine. Consistency beats intensity. Rather than cramming, establish study habits that fit your lifestyle. Whether it's 15 minutes during your morning coffee or 30 minutes before bed, regular exposure helps solidify your learning. Use techniques like spaced repetition to review material over increasing intervals. This taps directly into how memory works scientifically. 3. Engage in active learning. Passive learning, like just watching videos or reading without interaction, can limit retention. Transform your learning experience by actively engaging with the material. Take notes in your target language. Practice speaking out loud, even if it's just to yourself. Write short essays or journal entries. Use language learning apps that prompt you to produce, not just recognize words. When you actively use language, your brain builds stronger connections that improve recall and practical usage. 4. Monitor your progress and adjust. Self-regulated learners regularly check in on their improvement. Keep a language journal or use tracking apps to log your activities. Ask yourself questions like, am I improving my listening comprehension? Which grammatical concepts are still confusing? Do I feel more comfortable speaking than a month ago? Reviewing your progress helps identify what's working and what needs changing. Be flexible and willing to try new methods or resources if necessary. 5. Use cognitive and metacognitive strategies. Metacognition refers to thinking about thinking. Before starting a task, plan how you will approach it. During the task, monitor your understanding. And after finishing, reflect on what you learned. This cycle boosts self-awareness and makes learning more efficient. Examples of strategies include previewing vocabulary before reading a text, summarizing what you listen to in your own words, guessing meanings of new words from context, testing yourself without looking at notes. 6. Create a supportive learning environment. Your physical and social environment greatly influences motivation and focus. Find places where you can study without distraction. Surround yourself with resources, books, podcasts, apps that encourage practice. Additionally, connecting with other language learners through groups or forums provides accountability and community support. 7. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. Fear of making errors can paralyze progress. Instead, view mistakes as natural and valuable parts of language acquisition. Every error is a chance to learn something new. Celebrate your willingness to try and seek constructive feedback whenever possible. 8. Incorporate technology wisely. Technology can be a tremendous help in language learning, especially with tools designed around the science of language learning. For example, ScienceBasedLearning.com offers a simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system combined with an online practice app that uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention. This kind of structured yet flexible approach allows you to practice consistently while benefiting from methods proven to improve memory and comprehension. Bringing it all together. Adult language learning requires patience, persistence, and a strategic mindset. By taking control of your process, setting goals, developing routines, actively engaging and reflecting regularly, you create a powerful framework for success. Remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Enjoy the little victories and stay curious. If you want to maximize your self-regulated learning efforts, check out ScienceBasedLearning.com, where you'll find a science-backed system that integrates ebooks, audiobooks, videos, and an adaptive online practice app using spaced repetition. It's a comprehensive tool designed specifically to help adult learners like you boost retention and make language learning both effective and enjoyable.